Routines. You either love them or you hate them. I'm the person that loves them, so this is me building up my new college routine this past week, from starting from scratch and kind of building up. So this video is all about kind of what I do and why I do it. I used to think that routines always started in the morning, but I'm wrong. Your routine starts the night before. This literally saves me so much time when I plan out the stuff the night before, even if it's the simplest things, just from laying out like my shoes, untying my shoes, laying out my clothes, backpack, water bottle, whatever it is. Also the night before, making a to-do list for the next day of like your top 3 things and then some other things that you might have throughout the day. Sleep is obviously so important, so going to bed, I usually go to bed between anywhere from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, but the catch is for this routine, which I usually haven't done in the past, is that I don't do any screens an hour before bed, so no phone, computer, TV, or anything like that. So I'll usually like meditate, read, kind of like visualize, and just really take time for myself with no other distractions. My night routine is basically the same as the morning, but just at night. So brush my teeth, floss, mouthwash, same type of deal. I know this may sound like a little gross, but whatever t-shirt I wear to bed, I work out in the morning because it's just so much easier. I mean, I'm just sleeping in it, so I don't feel like it's that gross, but like I don't sleep in it again unless like I wash it. This is probably like my least favorite part, but it's the most beneficial part, and that is, you can probably guess, waking up early. This is no like 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 7 a.m., like no, this is like crack of dawn, still dark outside, 5 a.m., getting up. Every single time my alarm went off, I was always up like a minute before, and I felt like there was just so much pressure on me, like literal pressure, that I couldn't get up. Like I was in such a dead sleep, and then just like that second just to get up. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Day number 2 of building my college routine. Tired to say the least, because it's like 5:07 in the morning, but consistency is key. Probably even maybe more important than getting up early for me personally is working out. I don't love it in the moment, but then I kind of just get the swing of it and just keep going. So this week has been like different than most of like my past times, because in summer I would go to Orange Theory like every day, but this time I'm working out by myself. It's kind of like my own thing, which I don't love, but it is what it is. But I feel like day 2 of building routine is always the hardest, because first day you kind of have that like really motivation, and then the second day is like it's not really there as much, and you haven't done it enough times that like you kind of believe in yourself yet. So it's kind of like this is like really important, like the core foundation I feel like of building a routine is like the second and like third day. I do cardio first. I do intervals of 3 miles, so I like sprint for like 0.20 and then I walk for 0.10 and kind of 1 like the whole time. So I'm like dripping sweat, but I take a little like breather, and then I do strength, and then today's Tuesday, so today's leg day. And yeah, working out is good for me physically, but honestly, I do it more for like the mental aspect, because it just teaches me like so much discipline, and just to like push yourself through the stuff that you don't want to do. You know what I mean? Like if you work out, you know what I'm talking about. Feeling good. It's always hard to get going, but once you get going, just keep going. So don't stop, you'll be fine. No matter what day of strength it is, I always end with a 2-minute plank. Your friends like Colombo. You be the judge like Rondo. Never stop on the convo. These are my least favorite things to do. But gotta do them. I thought I was done working out, and then I was like, nope, I got my plank to do. 2-minute plank. I know it doesn't sound bad, as I said last time, but it's killer for me, so let's go. Just don't think about it. Just blast my music and go. 20 more seconds. Oh my god. Day number 4 done with working out. Not for the rest of the day. Today's so busy, but working out, I'm done. So part of building this routine is that I actually do Orange Theory, which is like a little group workout thing, which I love way more than working out by myself. I love having a coach and like having the music be really loud, like not just like my headphones. Just finished my other Orange Theory class today. Is Saturday, so that was my last day of working out for the week. Obviously, this is a college routine, so I got school. That is literally the biggest chunk of my day, is most likely at school, classes, lecture, online school. It's 7:30 right now, so I have to leave for my class because I have an 8 a.m. So this time of the day, like right at like 7:30 to like 8:30, I'm really tired, and then I get kind of more energy like around like 9, 10ish. So right now, like I literally feel like dead and I can't walk, but I'm not. I can do this. Right? Then after school, I have work most of the days except like Tuesdays and Fridays. So yeah, obviously school's like helpful for your education, but for me personally, I learn like way more outside of the classroom with my own like outside education. So that is like a huge component in this routine, is educating my mind, feeding my mind as much knowledge that I can outside of the classroom. So for that, I definitely read. Right now, I'm reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Also, I was looking at my books over here. If anyone's interested, definitely read Atomic Habits. He gives a really, really, really good precise rundown on so many different things that you can do to build habits, and I'm probably gonna explain some concepts in some different videos, but that book is like really good and like I definitely recommend it. It's kind of like a basic entry level one, but it's still like a really good guidance into like developing routines and habits and all of that. And then I always try to listen to podcasts. I will definitely link some down below that I listen to, but whether I'm making food, doing laundry, brushing my teeth, I always try to listen to a podcast. For like the food component of this, obviously it's so important. Gotta be eating every day. But I'm all about like saving time, so I actually just meal prep. So my meals are very boring. I literally just do like chicken, rice for dinner, and then like other groceries I buy on Sundays for like breakfast and lunch. And it's honestly pretty simple, but it's not like a huge part of like my whole routine to talk about. I found it very important that with the schedule I had to block out at least like 1 to 2 hours of me time. The times that I usually block out for this would be in the morning, depending what time my classes are at, whether they're like at 10 a.m., 9 a.m., 8 a.m., whatever. I usually have anywhere from half an hour to an hour. So in that time, I'll either meditate, take my cold showers, or read a little bit. I try to get at least a little bit done in the morning, so I know I've done at least some reading for the day. So if I'm not at school working out or working, then it's like me time, and me time is editing, so I will be at my desk editing, and that's definitely part of my routine. So for editing, I will usually do that after work and kind of like between dinner, and I will literally just edit and edit and edit until I turn off my screen to go to bed. Also, not every single time block is like routine. Like literally the first day, instead of having more of that me time, I had to run some errands with my friends, so I did that. So sometimes there's like little things that are going on that are not like in my routine that I still do, but this is just like 95% of the time I would say I'd be doing like all this stuff throughout the day. But to hold myself accountable for all of this, I started doing right here. I had this from last year actually, but I printed out like a little chart and I just wrote down like 4 or 5 basic things that I definitely want to do every day. If I didn't complete one of those things, like I'm holding myself accountable, you know? So when I have a star on all of them, it makes me happy, you know what I mean? Like I accomplished something for the day. This is only week 1 of building this routine, but one of the biggest things I've realized is that shit will happen that is not planned for. Like literally the fire alarm went off, a piece of equipment breaking down, not being able to fall asleep, stuff like that is going to happen. Like life is just bound to happen like that. You cannot plan out everything, but the best thing that I kind of am realizing is like, what can I learn from this? What can I do about it? If I can't control it, just let it go. Literally let it go, because it's so much better to keep the momentum going with your routine than to just like stop, dwell on it, and like why would you even like dwell on something that you can't even control? This video is not like you should be doing this stuff every single day, or like this is what's best for your routine every single day. Like this is just what works best for me, and I'm probably gonna be growing, adapting, changing stuff here and there, but this is just like me documenting my real experience, like just the reality of it, doing this the first week. I'm also in the mix of making some other videos along the lines of like productivity, mindset, self-development, just like that whole thing, because it's a huge thing in my life and I love making videos about it, and I think it could help some people out, so definitely stick around for that. But hopefully you guys liked this video. It's kind of a mix of like me talking but also like vlog style, so hopefully y'all liked it. If you stayed till the end of this video, thank you, it means a lot. But in general, just thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys super soon with some more videos. Bye.